How's it going, guys? And welcome to episode 72 of the Minecraft Stadium Review Series. Today we're checking out a custom boxing arena made by ADeadlyDisease, and we're going to jump right into it with the structural design. As always, ADeadlyDisease makes some incredibly unique, creative structural designs. Just phenomenal work. For one thing, I love the little entryway down here, like a little driving way down here. Really nice to put that in there, fit that in there. The fountains all around this thing are incredible looking. They're huge. All these supports up here, let me get the cursor up. All these things around, they're just incredible. The planning that must have gone into this thing is just mind-blowing. All the different colors around as well. Really phenomenal work. As you see up here, the design up here on top as well, outstanding. The beams shooting all the way up to the sky, fantastic. Structural design is just outstanding. We drop back down. I also love that he uses like different colors, like blue, yellow, I think that is yellow, or perhaps orange there. Maybe it's orange, I think it's orange actually. Dark gray. Excellent use of different colors. That's fantastic. Love it. Also, I wanted to point one thing out now down here is, you know how I rave about people not putting like pillars and things like that into their builds? And at first glance you might think, well, hey, Synthetic 67, why aren't you deducting points for that here? Well, that's because, let me zoom in real quick. No, that's one that were in there, I don't think. Is it? No, I don't think it's right there, but let's see. That's because there are different structures on, like right here. This little section of white wool here, going up, and it's all around. Also, the gates are different letters, like before. Different designs for the gates, GH for the gate names and all that. But the wool there definitely adds to the structural design, adds some pillar designs to it. Also, take into consideration that this is his own creation, so I have to leave a little bit of I don't know what to say. I have to leave that open for him. I can't really deduct any points because he has all these pillars around and all different sides. So that definitely adds to the windows and whatnot. So no complaints at all from me with all these different little structures around to add support and whatnot to the windows. But just an outstanding structural design. Beautiful. Love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Very unique. 5 out of 5 for the structural design. Let's see. Let's head down inside now. He's got ticket booths here. Very nice. Love that as well. Very cool. And several of them as well. 2, 3 over here. 4. Very nice. Let's see if we can find some gates here. Here we go. Interiors. Interiors are looking really nice. I like all the different stairways up and down. That's outstanding. Signs for the different levels. Outstanding as well. Love it. Let's see. And around here. Concession stands in here. Very nice. And I think these are serving multiple different areas. I think they serve this little section here and also on the other side over there. Oops. Let's just have a little quick look. Yeah, I think so. I think that's how it works. Let's jump down. Yeah. Concession stands here serve both sides. That's awesome. Really creative. Love the floor work, the color and whatnot. Outstanding. Orange and blue. This looks fantastic. Once again, all the different stairways around, the signs, just outstanding work. All around this entire place. Lots of concession stands, ticket booths, no complaints about that from me at all. Nice little stairway up here, and different colored walls, once again. Just really nice work in here. Outstanding. Looks like a little concession stand again, or little, yeah, concession stand. Looks like cash registers, little VIP area up here perhaps, or a restaurant perhaps. Excellent view out. You can't see the full ring, so that's outstanding. Just a really outstanding work in the interiors up here. Love it. Really nice work. Let's see. Let's drop down, actually. Gonna find another way down. There we go. But outstanding work overall. Alrighty, we're gonna head up to the upper level up here now. Let's have a look up here real quick. And this is all really nice in here as well. Lots of lighting, plenty of that. Stairways, more stairways around. Excellent, excellent stuff. Love it. Absolutely phenomenal work in the interiors. Outstanding. More signs. There's signs everywhere. It's just awesome. Another phenomenal view. Absolutely phenomenal. Fantastic interiors. This looks like a little press room, perhaps. Beautiful view. It's just a phenomenal little spot for it. I love it. It's outstanding. Great, great interiors up here. Let's just speed along, though, once again. And huge concession stands over here. Very, very, very nice work in here. And I like the little pieces of glass pane there to create little aisleways. Very nice. And you can physically walk in there. Excellent. That's always a good thing to see. Plenty of lighting, plenty of different colors. Outstanding. His interiors in here are just phenomenal. Now, let me see if I can find a way to get to the player areas. Alright, okay. Let's pick a side. Down to the player areas. Okay, I think there's a locker room over here. Yes, there is. Changing room 2. Okay. Very nice. Well lit once again. If I remember correctly, when he first released this, this was the first time I saw the quartz and all the different uses of quartz. Fantastic. I like the iron blocks on the floor. That makes it nice and cool, clean, and different style of pillar or quartz in the walls and the ceiling. Outstanding. Very, very nice. I would say, however, that the locker room looks a little bit cold with just iron blocks. Iron blocks do serve an excellent purpose for like shower areas and whatnot, but it's a good idea to have a little bit more cozy feeling for locker rooms, a little more wool and whatnot. Let's see, toilets here, very nice, very nice. One thing I wanted to check though, working showers. I don't think they do anything actually. They do not. That's unfortunate, but it is a solid design. Really nice showers. And get a little bit of desk space here too. Very nice. Excellent changing rooms there. Let's speed up a little bit. There we go. These huge hallways are really just huge, I guess. Could use some more decoration in here perhaps though. More colored walls. Make it warmer once again. Make it cozy for the players so it's not just cold and kind of industrial feeling. But the huge lights are nice, but add some more paintings around and make it warmer. Some carpeting, whatnot. A little bit too much white for my tastes. That said, this little training area here is really nice. I like the punching bags all around. Very nice. Their own little training ring, which is oddly enough much smaller than the real thing, but it works. But overall, solid little training area there. I like that a lot. And that's it for this little side here. And over here we have a press area. Very nice. Like this a lot. The lighting with the glowstone design there is really nice. I like that as well. Very nice. The cameras, his cameras and designs are awesome. I love his concepts for that. Really, really nice. Love it. Very nice. Little waiting area here, and you head out to the lobby area, the corporate lobby kind of deal. Very, very nice once again. But like I said, well, out here it's fine with the iron blocks, but it could definitely use more iron blocks, or more wool, more warm colors on the inside and the player areas. But this is very, very nice. I love his lobby desk design. Outstanding. The use of the signs there definitely a different approach than trapdoors. Make it a little bit flatter and just really clean, excellent design. Love it. The use of the fence gates all around are excellent as well. Going against the grain, where many others use trapdoors for a little access point into the desk area. But very, very solid work. I also love the glass panes up here. Very, very nice work. The fountains, once again, are excellent. Fountains are always awesome. Love it. Absolutely fantastic. More fountains out here. Just fantastic work in the interiors. Honestly, I got to give them a 5 out of 5. I see nothing wrong with them whatsoever here. They're just fantastic. This is all the same deal over here for the away side. I do believe, same thing. There's an access way down here. Let me just check this real quick. Long hallway. Where does this lead to? Alright, let's see. Where does this lead to? Let's see. Another training room over here. This is for the other side, the other players. Or the other fighters, I should say. Very, very nice. So, the interiors are just fantastic. Outstanding, no complaints about them at all. I love these huge entranceways. The boxers come up here, the lights and the music and all that. Fantastic. It'll be awesome to see the boxers come up there like that. Awesome, awesome work. My only complaint, however, are these little sections over here. Now, it's really nice that he put this, what do they call them? They're like light sensors, whatever you call them. I think that's what they call them, I'm not certain. I really like that idea, and I love the beams shooting out and all that, beacons. That's all cool, but my big issue is, okay, you got entranceways over here, one there, and then one over on this side over here. But this side here and the side over here are duds. Just flat out duds. So, I got a problem with that. I got a big problem with that. I wouldn't have an issue if there was just a two there, that would be fine. But if you covered these up entirely, I wouldn't have an issue. Maybe add some more rounded seating and whatnot. Just because if you didn't want to use the space here, that's cool. Even if you did want to have the beams here and all that, that's cool too. But put a little railing around here so that fans don't fall in here and can't get out unless you fly. So I have an issue with that. That's a little bit of a slight mark against the interiors. But otherwise, they're phenomenal. Just outstanding overall. Absolutely love them. Quite honestly, I'm strongly opposed to giving this anything less than a 5 out of 5 for the interiors. They're just fantastic. Alright, ring size. Now, I have checked up on Wikipedia, and it says the ring size is anywhere from 16 to 25 feet between the ropes, and then an additional 2 feet on the apron. Well, it's really hard to get 2 feet here unless you do 2 blocks or whatever like that. But that said, he didn't involve the apron at all, so I don't have any issue with that. Moot point. As usual with our reviews, I usually use either yards or meters for my measurement system. So, if you went with the bare minimum 16 feet across, that would amount to roughly 5 meters. Add on the additional 2 feet, and it's about, I think it's about 6 feet across. But basically my range was either from 6 to 9, I think it was, or 7 to 10, around there. My math may be off. My math may be off. I'm getting tongue-tied here. Anyway, 7 to 10 was my range. So 16 by 16 is way, way too big. Way too big. And I really can't fault them for going the foot measurements, Really can't fault them for that. 16 by... But even if he did use that, and he should have included the extra 2 feet for the apron as well. So even with that taken into consideration, this is just... For me right now it feels a little bit too big, but it's fine. I'm not going to deduct any points because he went with feet, and I really can't deduct any points for making the mistake of doing that because I usually go with yards or meters. That's on my end. That's not a fault of his. That said, the size is a little bit off, even all that withstanding. Now, let's have a look at the far back. See if we can see all the way across. Shouldn't be an issue. There we go. And you can easily see all the way to the far side. So I have no issues with the size, except for it's slightly off in feet. And like I said, I usually go with either yards or meters, but I'm going to ignore that this time because it's a logistic thing on my end. It's not a flaw of his. Only a slight little flaw, not taking into consideration the apron. So I think, yeah, I think I actually have to take into consideration the apron because since he went with the foot measurement, he really should have taken the apron into consideration as well. So really what he should have done was at least give one block width for the apron. So I got to give the size a 4.5 out of 5. Sight lines. Let's have a look at those now. There we go. And there really isn't any kind of different divider between this little first tier, the floor tier, I guess you could say, between the first tier of seating up there. But nevertheless, the sightlines here are outstanding. And the first tier up here, whoops, let's go down one. They're excellent here as well. Let me check in the corner there. Oops, come on. There we go. Nope. There we go. Excellent here as well. Even with this overhang here, doesn't impede on the ring at all. That's outstanding. No complaints about that at all. Now, how about up here? It's getting close with the overhang, but still doesn't impede at all. Now, what I want to really check on is the rooms up here. This is the main thing I want to check on here. It's once again cutting it very, very close, but I can just make out the fence on the far side and on this side over here. The overhang doesn't impede on it at all, so the sightlines here are outstanding. Let me just jump over the corner real quick. Nitpick. They're still outstanding. Excellent, excellent work on the sightlines in here. All right, let's head back down now to go up. All right, up here now, all the way at the top. Oops, one more. Excellent up here as well. Now, these little sections here are not considered seating, I don't believe. And by the way, it's an awesome design. Once again, very, very creative. So I'm not going to consider that sightlines at all because there's no access points to it. And I just think it's part of the structural design, basically. So, let's see. How are the... let's see. I'm curious. I do think, however, that this little section right here is part of the seating. At least I'm considering it that, and the sightlines are perfect there as well. On the far side over here, perfect once again. Let's see. I'm curious if I can get in there somehow. Let's see. How do I get in there? Alright, I have a pretty good idea, and I think I was up there already with the press box area. Let's jump up there real quick. Yeah, TV area. There we go. Get rid of the cursor because I forgot about it. Sightlines are excellent once again up here. No complaints about that at all. Oops, that's a little bit odd there. Oh well, not a big deal at all. And on the top tier, the very, very top, they're outstanding up here once again. 5 out of 5 for the sightlines. No complaint about them whatsoever. Outstanding. Absolutely, no matter where you go in the arena, they're just fantastic. So 5 out of 5 for the sightlines. So, that's structural design, interiors, sightlines, and stadium size. Creativity-wise, man, honestly, this whole thing is one huge, awesome, creative monstrosity, and I love it. It's fantastic. It's so creative. The colors all around, they're just fantastic. I want to check one little thing. Ah, yes. Just wanted to check on the seating here. They're blue on the back down here, and orange there. Outstanding. Creativity is just off the charts. The structural design creativity is just fantastic. Outstanding. Love it. I don't know how on earth ADeadlyDisease came up with this design, but it's just fantastic. That said, I don't recall seeing any redstone per se. The showers weren't working really to really catch my idea, catch my eye, I should say. So that does hurt a little bit. Ooh, one thing I'm checking out down here. What's this? What do we got down here? Ah, men's rooms. Excellent. I missed these entirely. These add to the interiors even further. Outstanding. Love it. But I didn't recall seeing any redstone at all around the interiors, and that does hurt it a little bit, just a little bit. But that said, the creativity is just off the charts in this thing, and honestly, even without redstone, I really can't deduct much because there's just so much creativity put into this thing. It's phenomenal. With that in mind, I'm going to give the creativity a 4.5 out of 5. Overall, I gotta say it, man. A Deadly Disease, you nailed it out of the park once again. This is an incredible build. I have been dying to review it. I'm sorry it took me so long to do it. You know how it goes. It's just, I get swamped with all these things all the time. Checking the sightlines once again in the corners, outstanding. But overall, an incredible build. I really feel like this one deserves a 5 out of 5, but there's just a little bit, just a few minor little issues I have that just can't quite warrant a 5 out of 5. Overall, I gotta give this one a 4.999999999. You can keep on going. As close as I can get to a 5 without giving it a 5. You nailed it. You hit it out of the park at Deadly Disease. Fantastic work. That's episode 72, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm out.